Here I am. I'm on camera and we're starting. Thank you everybody for joining. I'm gonna really quickly get through what's going on here. I'm Nicole, I'm from the WebiFairs team. This is a very exciting workshop. We're going to go around the world in 30 minutes. Each university rep is gonna talk about what it's like to study in their country, 10 different countries. And then at the very end, I'll go through just a really quick how to efficiently use the platform so that you're getting the most out of it. And also, one more time, we won't be answering questions during this workshop. Should you have questions for any of these university reps, you can head into their room right when this workshop ends and get all of those answers. So without further ado, let's start with Australia. And I'm gonna go off camera and mute myself, and your 2 minutes is on, and then I'll introduce the next.
Hey, thanks, Nicole. Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's WebiFair. My name is Faye Fernandez. I'm for the hospitality programs at Torrens University. So today I'm talking a little bit about Australia and why you should actually consider it. Australia is actually the third most popular destination for international students to travel. Many reasons. They've got some fantastic programs in the fields of business management, IT and computing, hospitality and tourism, design, health sciences, and many more. Over 40 well-established universities with a world-class education system. Locations like Sydney, Perth, Melbourne, Brisbane, these are amazing melting pots where you really get a chance to experience the international student lifestyle. And that really is talking about students coming from all over the world. The main reason really that students typically look at Australia is the opportunities to actually get industry experience, because Australia allows students to legally work part-time during the program, during their program duration. And depending on what kind of program you've completed, you may also have the opportunity to apply for a post-study work visa, in layman's terms, the stay-back option that people usually want. And aside from just earning money, these are actually fantastic opportunities to actually get industry experience and to start to get a head start on your career. With regards to eligibility, you're really looking at for the undergraduate students. Most universities will ask for some sort of English language test, be it IELTS or PTE academic, or there are other tests accepted as well. Or they may actually require you to complete an internal assessment. So it really would depend on which university you're applying to. Scholarships are available, and it really just depends, I would say, on you figuring out what you want to study and having a choice of many locations with multiple choices even in those locations. So if you have any further questions, I'm happy to answer them. I will be at the Blue Mountains booth, and any further questions, I'll be there. Nicole, I'm done. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Faye. That was amazing. We're going to head right now into Canada. Anjali, it's your show. You're up.
Hey, hi everyone. My name is Anjali Anand Seth, and I am the International Admissions Advisor for South Asia at Huron at Western University in London, Ontario, Canada. Huron is the founding institution of Western University, and we are a research-focused university offering experiential learning through guaranteed paid internships to all students in every program. What do I say about Canada? Canada is the only country in the world which has multiculturalism included in its constitution, a culture that values your heritage and is now considered as a true melting pot of the world. As the second largest country in the world, we have 10 provinces and 3 territories, and Ontario is the largest province and is home to the maximum number of universities in Canada. So we have 97 public universities, out of which 21 of them are located in Ontario. We have been ranked as the #1 country in the world for quality of life and safety, and is the only country in the world to offer 3 years of full-time work permit after you graduate from its degree programs, with the opportunity to get PR, that is permanent residency, and even become a Canadian citizen through the route of education. When choosing a university, there are really no bad choices in Canada. All our universities are public institutions and are known for high quality of education that they offer. As a student, you must choose a university which is the right fit for you. And these questions can really be answered based on your choice of city, climate, province, program you want to study, the class size you want to be in, because class size could vary from a minimum of 35, could actually go up to about 1,000 students, and even the kind of financial investment that you want to make towards your education, because each university charges international students separately. While Canadians pay the same fees across Canada, international students pay differently. So check with the university that you're interested in applying. Most universities learning in its undergrad programs in the shape of paid internships or co-op opportunities that they offer. And as far as admissions are concerned, most universities will grant you admission on the basis of your academics, which is primarily the predicted scores of grade 12. We do not require SAT in most of our universities unless you are coming from a US. And English language tests are generally not required for admission, but are mandatory for study permit. So it's a good idea to take them. Each university shall have its own requirement for the program, and most universities will offer you scholarships based on academic. However, there are a few universities who might scholarship based as your co-curricular. So it's a good idea to check with the university. During the COVID times, Canada has been one of the most welcoming country to modify its post-grad work permit rules for international students. A beautiful country with very loving people. It's a great place to study and even call home if you wish to in future. Thank you for your time, and thank you, Kate.
Thank you so much. That was fantastic. I love how succinct everyone is. It's wonderful. Carl, Hong Kong, you are up next. It's your show.
Thank you, Kate and Nicole. This is Carl from the Hong Kong Polytechnic University. I'm going to tell you a bit about Hong Kong. So Hong Kong is not too far from South Asian countries, only between 3 to 7 hours by direct flights. 7.5 million people, not a lot, but we have very good, high quality of study and universities. Over 20 higher education institutes we have here, only 8 are government funded, so it's a big contrast compared to Canada. But 5 of us here out of 8 publicly funded universities rank top 70 in the world by QS. So that tells you that we are in making very great effort on making students to equip them for high quality of education. Scholarship opportunities definitely are offered by both the government itself and each university. Our scholarship is up to more than just a tuition waiver. Many of us offer extra money to cover most of the living expenses as well, and it's on merit basis. So Hong Kong is just a place for students who are in high caliber and who are keen to to pursue their first degree here. Admissions to universities in Hong Kong, in short, you have to apply to each universities here in Hong Kong with your international and national exams, read English tests, which is generally required. Interview is yes and no, but for Poly, as an example, is a yes. We interview most shortlisted students. Great job opportunities here. English is the sole medium of instruction, so you don't need to know the Chinese language at first, and you can choose most of the courses here from most universities as well. Job opportunities in Hong Kong and also in the Greater Bay Area. So you are all set to even work in some of the municipalities in China with the schemes the government has initiated. We have 7-year PR policy, so it's a 4+1+2 model. You can study for 4 years. The 5th year is guaranteed, and the last 2 years just to be sponsored by the government, and you can get a PR. It's very safe as well in terms of COVID. We have 40 days of 0 local cases already. We are all set for most universities to come back for face-to-face study for the first time. So do visit our booth. There are 2 Hong Kong universities here at the booth, so do check out the information here. Over to you, Kate and Nick.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Carl. I think we're going to skip ahead just a bit to Singapore. It looks like that's who we have next. And we'll wait. And there we go. It's your show.
Hi, good evening. I am Tricha Watts, Country Manager India for Singapore Institute of Management. Exploring Singapore as your alternate destination for higher education would be a great idea. primarily because of the proximity factor to India. Singapore is an Asian country very close to India, hardly about 4 to 5 hours away from most of the cities. And it has an unparalleled safe environment. Singapore mostly is known for a very strong economy, a country which boasts of a stable political system, and also a country which actually invests in their education. So you will find these world-class infrastructure and world-class universities there. Most of you must be familiar with the renowned public universities of Singapore, NUS, NTU, and SMU. We also have some more. There are like 6 public universities, only 6 public universities. It's a small country. It's a small island country. But yes, these are renowned and world-ranked universities. Apart from the public universities, you can also have an option to study at some of the campus-based universities like INSEAD Singapore or the JCU campus, or you can look at some of the very well-known private universities in Singapore, SIM being one of them, one of the topmost private universities in Singapore. And these private universities have a very interesting model of teaching. They teach in partnership model, wherein you can actually pursue a British education, a US education, an Australian education, or an European education in Singapore. So the best part is there is an exchange of faculty. So partial faculties will fly in from some of the partner universities that the private university has an association with. And students, therefore, Asian students have this opportunity to spend less and be closer to a home campus and yet pursue that very sought after British or the US or the Australian or the European education system while living and studying in Singapore. Application mostly for all the universities, both for public and private universities, are online. There's usually an application fee applicable. So only serious students apply. And most of the universities will have their own scholarship, primarily based on academic excellence and co-curricular activity excellence, leadership excellence, and sports excellence. Like SIM, for example, has a scholarship for sports excellence as well. And eligibility-wise, of course, the public universities would be having a bit of a higher entry requirements. But I mean, as long as you are between 70s to 90s, all of you can pick and choose your university based on what programs you wish to apply for. Visas, applying for visas and getting through the immigration, not much of a paperwork is involved because the visa or the student pass, as they call it, is applied by the university from where you've got your offer letter. So basically, you just get your offer and the university applies for your student pass. It gets approved in 2 to 4 weeks' time, and you can enter the country with a letter in principle approval letter in hand. So it's that easy. You don't really have to face a embassy interview or anything like that when it comes to Singapore visa. Apart from that, of course, living and everything is pretty affordable, even though Singapore is known to be an expensive country for owning a car or owning a home there. But otherwise, for students, it doesn't matter. It's pretty affordable. Tuition fee could range from 10 lakhs Indian rupees to 30 lakhs Indian rupees per annum. Living cost can range from 8 to 10 lakhs Indian rupees per annum. But otherwise, it's affordable and a safe country. You can find out more about Singapore and about SIM from our booth. Thank you so much. Thanks, Nicole and Kate.
Thank you so much. So much wonderful information here. We're going to keep it going. Italy, you are next. You have the floor.
Hi, hello everyone. Good afternoon from representing an Italian university here in Milano. You have to know that in Italy we have 96 Italian universities who are able to talk to you taught entirely in English or in Italian. We can divide the Italian university in private or public universities. It really depends on what you really want to study. But the most important thing you have to know, it's also that we have the website where you can refer to with the Ministry of Education, where is able to find all the information about the programs. We offer you in English business, management, finance, economics, then also fashion, arts and design, medicine, psychology, engineering, from the north to the south of Italy. So it's really up to you to decide what you really want to study. Studying in Italy means also to be able to have a scholarship. So again, it depends on the university, where are you studying, with private or public universities, we are able to provide you different type of scholarships who are able to cover the 100% of the cost or partially. Then you are able to stay in other campuses because we are offering you all the dorms available on campus or around the campus. The universities will be open, the Italian universities will be open starting from September because now the situation in terms of the pandemic will be very under control, let's say. And so just in case next year, I hope the situation, of course, will be better. Italy is the country for fashion, for the commerce, for business. So from Italy, you can travel around the world. Milan is the hub to Europe, which means you can take your plane and go back to your countries or just to explore something new. Let's say that also if you want to apply to Italian universities, you have to refer to every single universities because we don't have a general system like Common App or UK or UCAS in UK. So you refer directly to the university you are looking for. In general, we accept SAT or ACT and own test. So it's really depend on the faculty you are interested in. And then it's not possible to come to Italy because you can do your test directly at home because all the universities are provided you to do online. That's all from my side. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and I hope to welcome you in Italy and welcome you in my booth later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. And let's move ahead right to Ireland.
Hi everyone, I'm Nilanjana Shin. I'm the recruitment manager for Trinity College Dublin, Ireland. And for having me here, I would like to begin by saying that Ireland is a small country, both in size and population, but one that packs a punch way above its weight. It has a long tradition in education excellence, because of which it is famously known as the land of saints and scholars. In current day and age, Ireland has reinvented itself into the fastest growing economy and the most entrepreneurial country in Europe. It is home to over 1,200 leading global companies, many of which have their European headquarters in Ireland. What this means for international students is a solid return on investment, not just in terms of post-study career outcomes, but also an abundance of industry interface and industry integration through projects, through internships, and also part-time job opportunities during their journey as a student. In addition, Ireland is among the top 12 safest and one of the friendliest countries in the world. And with Brexit, it is now the only viable English-speaking country in the European Union. In terms of the types of institutions which are available in Ireland, the quality-assured higher education system in Ireland consists of 9 world-class universities, 12 specialist colleges and institutes of technology, and 7 private independent colleges. This small number of institutions ensures that international students gain from personalized attention and are highly valued in Ireland. International students are entitled to 1 to 2 years of post-study stay-back option, as well as skill-based immigration opportunities. Entry requirements are determined individually by each institution, but generally these are based on performance in final class 12th examination and English language aptitude. Being conscious of time, I will wrap up by saying that it takes independent thinkers and doers to succeed in today's world, and it takes a pioneering, creative, and agile country to produce them. That country is Ireland. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Next up, we're moving to Grenada.
You, and thank you so much for joining the WebiFairs. My name is Priyanka and I'm from St. George's University, which is an amazing school of medicine in a very amazing country called Grenada, which is in West Indies. And I think I need to speak about Grenada as a study destination for the next 2 minutes. And let me tell you that St. George's is one of the biggest education providers in a small country like Grenada. It's the southernmost tip of the Caribbean islands, or the West Indies as we are aware of. It is by far the biggest education provider in that small country. So people would generally come to Grenada to study medicine. However, we do have a great veterinary science school in the university as well. It's a great destination because it provides a very congenial environment for students to study. They study a very intensive program, like, medicine is a very, very intensive program. Veterinary medicine or sciences is again a very intensive program. So the environment in the university and in the country on the whole, see, it's a very small country. Maybe the population would be about 1.2 lakh people, that's it. So it's a very small country and it's very, very congenial for international students specifically. Gives you a great environment to study. It's also one of the best scuba diving sites in the world and has one of the top 10 beaches from around the world. So I often land up telling my students that apart from having a license to study medicine or practice medicine, you will also become licensed scuba divers. So look forward to this amazing opportunity, and I would definitely want all of you to explore that. If you have any further questions, I would be in the chat room for St. George's University, so please feel free to drop in there. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Next, we're heading to the UK.
Well, hi everyone. My name is Matthew Wilkes. I'm the International Student Recruitment Manager at TEDI London, which it may well be a university you haven't heard of. We're new. We're co-founded by King's College London, Arizona State and UNSW Sydney to teach engineering differently. So if you want to hear a little bit about that, come along to the TEDI London booth. Just to talk about the UK very quickly, obviously, the UK is a very, very popular study destination, so I'm sure you will have done a little bit of research into the UK. We offer a 3-year bachelor's system, so quicker than most places in the world, highly focused on the degree that you want to study. We don't have a minor and major system. You choose what it is that you want to study, and we're very, very good for students that know at age 16, 17 what it is that they really are interested in. We're obviously a very highly regulated country with high quality degrees as well through the Office for Students. Lots of history of research and of fantastic teaching, which has made the UK incredibly popular for many, many years. We're also fantastic when it comes to student experience as well. Within London, outside of London, fantastic cities, fantastic opportunities from a tourist point of view. And also we've now introduced a post-study work visa as well. So students who are graduating from UK universities can get a 2-year post-study work visa as well. Post-Brexit for international students, it's a fantastic opportunity to no longer really be competing on a different playing field. It's a level playing field that you're competing on for courses and for jobs with students from Europe. So I wouldn't necessarily, as an international student from outside Europe, see Brexit as a scary thing. I definitely see it as an opportunity for you guys. We use a system called UCAS to apply, which is kind of like a common app system. Very, very easy. If you want to find out more about that as well, you can come to the TEDI London booth and come and see us if you're interested in engineering, entrepreneurship, prototyping, design, anything along those lines. Come and speak to me. But that's the UK in 2 minutes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Now we're off to Spain.
Hello, my name is Subhashri, and I'm the Associate Director at IE University, which is based in Spain. So welcome to Spain, the land of perfect weather, beautiful landscapes, and really friendly people. Studying Spain isn't the first option that comes to your mind but on the contrary, the country has a lot to give. Apart from being UNESCO's third highest ranked country for World Heritage Sites and being a tourist hub for international travelers, Spain is also home to 76 universities, 45 of them being public university. The Spanish university system is one of the most well-defined ones, where the bachelor studies are defined for 4 years for 240 credits, masters for about 1 or 2 years for 60 to 120 credits, and also offers path for higher education options such as PhDs. All degrees follow the European credit transfer system, and courses range from applied sciences to arts and business and medicines, and also offers the most technical and professional degrees. There is no specific application portal for applying to universities in Spain, and every university has its own entry requirements. And these entry requirements are generally based on academic credits and competitive test scores. Spain is a growing economy and has been attracting international talent over the past few years. And recently, the immigration policies and stay-back options have opened up, which makes it a skill-fit country and is positioned as one of the top countries in the Schengen area for startup and an entrepreneurial ecosystem. So that's Spain in under 2 minutes, and hope to see you all in the IE booth.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And finally, the US, you're up.
Thank you, Nicole. Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Maggie Gerhardinger, and I work at The Ohio State University. I'm going to share 3 reasons to consider studying in the United States. The first being the United States offers a diverse range of colleges and universities to choose from. Whether you're looking for a large public research university or looking for a small liberal arts school where you'll know nearly everybody on campus, the United States has all different types of institutions to choose from and can meet the needs of many, many students. The second reason to consider studying in the United States is going to be the campus life that most universities are able to offer to students. So with campus life, there's so many opportunities to kind of continue learning about your passions and your interests while also learning about new things and joining new student organizations and clubs while connecting with fellow students around you. In the United States, a big part of the college experience is really creating your community, finding those connections, and really that'll help you grow as an individual and really help you self-forward after you earn that degree that you're seeking. And then the third reason that I'd like to share about why you should consider studying in the United States is really the ability to study really the ability to study multiple academic disciplines. So we recognize that many 16, 17, 18-year-olds may not know what they want to study when they're entering college. Many U.S. institutions give you the ability to switch majors, to double major, to have one major and multiple minors, and that just gives you a great opportunity to learn about new topics and connect them in very, very creative ways. And then I'll close with just one piece of advice. If you're looking at the United States as a study option, please be sure to visit their university booths here at the WebiFair and visit their university websites to learn about the different application requirements. While some institutions do accept the Common App and do require high school transcripts, every university is going to be a little bit different in terms of which standardized tests they require to be considered for admission. So definitely go right to the source, visit university websites to learn about application requirements and deadlines. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you. Wow. What an incredible workshop. I have 1 minute to spare. And so what I really want to do is just quickly go through how to efficiently use the workshop, the platform today. First and foremost, students who are in this room, please visit as many universities as you can today. This is the perfect prime time to go into these rooms, ask your questions that you have on applications, scholarships, anything, and get your answers right away. So when you want to see which universities are here, you can head to the virtual lobby. You can click that button if you see right in the top of the navigation bar. Then you can check out university profiles and search by tags. So say you're searching a specific program or you want to know about which have scholarships, you can search all of that. Once you click details, you get the full details of that university. You can also download any of their brochures from that page as well. So if you're having any tech issues, you can head to the help desk. That's going to be in the main lobby too. You can find your match, which is a shortlisting tool where you can put in all of the criteria you're looking for, and only the universities that fit that criteria will pop up. Different areas of study, you can click on that, and also the schedule that's going today for all of the different university presentations. And here is the Find Your Match tool according to your preferences. You also can generate a PDF and save it, which is really cool because then you can contact those universities at a later date, or you know those are the ones you want to speak to today during the WebiFair. And let's see, so you can hop in and out of rooms very easily. You can just go onto the left navigation and click into that room and join, just as simple as you would walking to another booth. Again, you can get the brochures right from each individual room. If you have questions, you can put them right in the chat box, like several students have done in this workshop where we weren't answering questions, but saved those questions and asked them in the university rooms during this event. And then, is that it? Last of it? Nope. And so, yeah, so this is your chance to ask as many questions as you can, go into as many rooms as you can, get as many brochures as you can, and really learn about as many universities as you can. This is the time now, and download brochures. You have up to 1 week to come back and download brochures. No university reps will be there though, but you can still access the platform and learn still about universities and their details and download the brochures. You have a week after today's event to do that. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Again, any questions, concerns with tech, you can come to the help desk. And thank you everybody who participated in this workshop, all of the university reps, and for all of the students who joined us today. Thank you so much. Take care.